Before we create a new project, we must install LS Package Tools, which is a set of PowerShell tools to create packages on top of LS Central and Business Central. We do that by opening a new PowerShell terminal as administrator. We use a GoCurrent command called install gok package id ls package tools. This will download the package to the machine and install it. It won't be available in our PowerShell session until we restart it. Here I have prepared a code snippet from our online help to create a new project. We do that by importing the LS Package Tools project scaffolding and call a function called invoke project scaffolding. Before we run this, we need to adjust some arguments. The first one is output directory. This is where a set of PowerShell scripts will be created. Next is the type of files we're going to create. In this example, I'm going to use files, which is the most simple one. It means that you have to provide all the files for all the packages that we are going to create. We have other types that can help you maintain a POS master or a POS template database and setup with GoCurrent. This name will be added to all the package name that we create from this project. This is usually the name of your customer. The next is the package ID prefix, also selecting Cronus here but in lowercase. This will be added in front of all the package IDs that we will create. Then we have LS Central version that we want to base this project on. I am going to select 17.15 and last localization worldwide. Then we can run the code snippet and we can take a look at the files that it created. These are a set of scripts that you can use to manage your project. The first one we are going to look at is get LS Central packages. First, we need to change the terminals directory to our project. From here, we can run get LS Central packages. This will download all the packages from our public GoCurrent server to yours. This will take a while. Now let's take a look at our server. Here are all the packages that we have downloaded. Next step. We want to create a package for our license, which I have prepared here on my desktop. I need to take my license to my project directory under Files and License, and I'm going to paste the file here. Now I can go to my PowerShell terminal and write in new license package -import. Let's take a look at our server again and filter on Cronus. So here we have the license package version 1.0. We can also take a look at our project directory and output, and we can see the file here. We have also prepared a database backup, which we want to create a package for. In a similar way, we go to my project directory, files, database, and I'll paste the database backup here. Next, I can go to my terminal and just write new database package -import. Okay, now we can take a look at our server and filter on Cronus, and we can see the Cronus database package version 1.0. So now we want to create a setup for our POS. And we can do that with a script called new bundle package. A bundle package is just like a regular package, except it doesn't really install anything, but instead it has dependencies to the packages that we want to include in our setup. For example, here we have LS Central packages and Business Central packages. And we have a reference here to an LS Central version, Business Central Platform version, and Business Central App version. These versions are defined in a file called project.json. What we need to do now is we need to include our database package that we created. By default, the LS Central demo database is included in the bundle, so we must comment that out and uncomment our database. So this would be Cronus database. And in the same way, we have a license package here below. Now we need to save the file and write in new bundle package minus import. This creates the package in our output directory and also imports it into our GoCurrent server. In case you made any mistake during editing the file and you want to fix it and import it again, when you do new bundle package minus import, you will get this error. The package already exists. To overwrite the package, you can either both delete the file in the file system and on the server, but you can also include another flag called force, and it will overwrite all the files necessary. Now we would like to install this POS bundle. Let's start by going to our server and filter on Cronus and see that we have this bundle Cronus POS version 1. Now we would like to create a new installer for the POS bundle. We do that here in installers on the GoCurrent server. You can hit on the plus sign, give it a name and a description, and submit. We need to assign the bundle package to the installer. We can select a specific version for the package. We can also leave the version query empty, which means that it will install the latest version of this bundle. For now, we're going to keep the update strategy manual, but you can also select automatic. And last, we want to fill out this instance name suggestion and give it the name POS. This will set the name of the service tier, database, and the web client. And then we will download the installer. Now we can open the installer. Note that the installer does not contain any setup files. This only has a reference to the server and a reference to the package that we want to install. We can use default values here. Here we can see all the packages that will be installed and which versions. Then let's install. Now when the installation is finished, we can close the window, go to the Windows Start menu and open the Business Central web client.